Hi everyone, this is Darren. Just want to do a quick guide on how to root and install custom ROM on the Nexus 4 using the Nexus 4 Toolkit. A couple of things I think we should kind of make sure we do before we do anything is a couple of important things. First thing you want to do is make sure that you have backed up anything you need. In this case, I've used My Backup Pro to back up my apps, and I've used SMS Backup and Restore to back up my messages. And what I then did is I took the backup folders and I've put them onto my desktop so that they are off the phone, because there's a big likelihood that you will actually lose everything on your phone. So make sure you do that first. Next step is to download the relevant tools. In this case, I've downloaded a ROM, the G apps, and the Nexus 4 Toolkit there, and make sure you've got them available as well. Next thing you need to make sure is that you've got developer options enabled. This is done by going into settings and then about phone and tapping your build number 7 times, I think it is, and then eventually you'll get the developer options. What you need to do is make sure that USB debugging is enabled. As you can see, it's enabled there. You also need to make sure that you have got the drivers installed, but you can do that through the Nexus 4 Toolkit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run the toolkit, and as you can see, it informs me that ADB is running and all that, so I want to check if an update's available. I'm not going to bother with that. And then what it does is it comes up, and if it recognises your phone, it'll come in here and it'll show the phone on there. So I'm going to say number 1. Now, obviously this is where if something goes wrong, it's a chance that it's the ADB. You need to make sure you've got everything installed. So if we look on here, we've got different options: install and uninstall Google and Nexus 4 drivers on your PC. So what I would do is, it says unplug device first, so unplug the device and run number 1 just at the bottom here, and that will install the drivers. Restart your PC and then off you go. Backup and restore, which I've done already. Unlock or relock your bootloader, and so on and so on. Now if you look at number 8 here, there's a one click for all, unlock, root, rename, blah blah. You need to be in Fastboot mode. So basically what it means is I'm going to have to reboot my phone into Fastboot mode. So what I'm going to do is on my phone, I'm going to, you can do this through ADB as well, but stupid wire, I'm going to power off my phone. This bit never happens first time for me. Let it power down. Okay, so now it's off. It's going to be a case of holding down on the volume and pressing the power on. Oh, I turned off by mistake then. Silly me. And there we go. So basically it needs me to be in Fastboot mode. As you can see, you can adjust all these settings quite easily. Restart bootloader, recovery, power off, start, etc, etc. So I'm in Fastboot mode there. So I did that by holding down the power button and powering on. So now I've got that, I should now be able to go into one click for all, unlock, root, rename BizBox, custom recovery, blah blah blah. So if I put 8 in there now, it's going to give me an option there of what super user to use. In this case, it wants me to use number 2. And then it's going to say, when prompted, press the volume up, back to highlight yes on the screen. So basically what's going to happen now, it's going to unlock the bootloader. Okay, so it's going to reboot into Fastboot again, and then give me the option. So I type yes because I'm in Fastboot mode. If not, type no and reboot into Fastboot mode for you, okay? So now it's setting up root. So Obviously there it said already unlocked because I'd actually unlocked the bootloader earlier to actually back up my device, and I forgot to relock it. So now, if you look, it's now doing the root part of it. It's rebooted. And basically it's saying it should take about 30 seconds. So you'll see this. Don't panic if it takes a minute or so. It'll do that. So as you can see, it's rebooted. So that basically means it's been rooted now, and then what's going to happen is it's going to reboot again into Fastboot mode again. There you go. So basically it's doing everything for you. So as long as you've got all your drivers set, you'll be fine. So now it's going to actually boot into Android uses an insecure boot image. And what this is going to do, and the thing is it's telling you everything as you look at it there. So you can't go wrong. If basically none of this is happening, then you're missing something. 9 times out of 10 it's your drivers, so don't panic. Always follow step 1, make sure your drivers are installed first. So it's already set that up. So as you can see, everything seems to be fine. Now it's pushing the super user APK. There you go, rename and recovery. Installing BusyBox, as you can see there. So now it's testing that BusyBox has been installed. There you go. So that's all the available BusyBox commands, so we know it's installed. And then obviously now we're back in Fastboot, so it's done it automatically. Now it's actually flashing the custom recovery. As you can see there, it's all done. Reboots the device, returns to the main menu. So now if that comes up and for some reason it doesn't reboot, it's just a case then of doing it through the actual phone itself. So I can actually test recovery mode here. And there we go. So we're straight into clockwork mode there. So we know it's been custom recovery has been installed. So what I want to do is, if you notice, if I go to my zip there, choose zip, if I go into O, you can see that I've got all my things still there. And then what I can do is I can wipe the device and then sort of like install everything after it. So what I want to do is go back. So remember, if you haven't put the custom ROM and the G apps on your phone before, you're going to have to reboot and then do it there. So what I want to do is go back here, go back, and then what I need to do is wipe data. So I'm now going back now. So as you can see, that whole process was like, you know, besides doing my backup, which is, you know, my choice really, it's basically a one-click job really. So now as you can see, wipe complete. Let's go to install from SD 0. I'm going to go to AOKP. There we go. Okay, so SD card complete. And now again, I could, for the sake of this, I'll do it now. I'll install the G apps as well. I'd usually do a reboot first, but we'll do the G apps. Gaps. There we go, we can see that there. And we're done. Go back and receipt. Here we go. There it goes. So all done. Perfect. So that's how you can root and install a custom ROM on your Nexus 4 hassle-free. If you've got any questions, guys, please feel free to ask, and don't forget to check out the write-up of this tutorial on my blog darrenritchie.co.uk. Cheers guys.